Do you know how to calculate your rate of descent for an ILS glide path? And of course here, the most popular and well-known method will be to simply multiply your ground speed times 5. So if your ground speed during descent will be 100 knots, then your rate of descent should be approximately 500 feet per minute in order to stay on the 3-degree glide path. However, what is the case if the glide path is non-standard and you need to do a 4-degree descent? Well, in that case, there is a second formula that I highly recommend you remember, which is very simple. Essentially, it is your glide path in degrees times your speed factor times 100. So if you're flying with 120 knots in the descent, which is the speed factor of 2, times 4 of the glide path 8 times 100, 800 feet per minute. Remember to always take the ground speed into account in these calculations. If you are unsure about the wind, you can always take the wind that is at halfway of your altitude change for descents. For all climb problems, you should take the wind at 2/3, something the exams really like to check. And besides the glide path calculations, there is also a fantastic rule of thumb for your top of descent calculations. Simply multiply your flight level by 3 and then add 5 to 10 nautical miles for deceleration. If you want to be precise, you can also subtract 1 nautical mile per every 10 knots of headwind or add per every 10 knots of tailwind. So for example, if you're cruising at flight level 100 and need to figure out your top of descent, simply multiply by 3 and add 5 nautical miles. This gives you 35 nautical miles before your destination. This ensures a good estimate for your 3-degree glide path of constant descent until you reach your final destination. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. I wish you a fantastic day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.